Welcome to 7th grade Yellow Team at Baker County Middle School. My name is Miss Gernhardt and I'm your child's ELA teacher. The first thing I'd like to cover is their planners. Their planners are a form of communication between you and I that helps your students be able to communicate as a third party with their homework and assignments. Grading categories: tests and quizzes are 40%. Classwork and homework is 40%, notebook is 10%, AR is 10%. AR is split into 4 grades. 1 grade is for AR points, the other 3 are for AR points percentage. Regular ed students get 15 points per semester. Advanced students are required to get 20 points per semester. What they need for my class is a two folders for each semester, or for first half semesters, with prongs and pockets. The folder is graded as their notebook into 3 parts, each one being 33% of the third. There's their vocabulary, their notes, and then their reading log. There are rewards in my class as well as PBIS rewards. My classroom expectations is that all work is done. Any work left over is required to be done at home. When you look at our grade book has an asterisk in it that denotes a grade that is either not graded or is an upcoming assignment. If there's 0, the student has missed it and is required to make that work up. Each teacher has their own way of utilizing that, whether they take points off or whether it's accepted at all. Thank you. I'd like to introduce the next person that would like to do their video. That will be Mrs. Hodges.
Hello, I'm Ms. Hodges. I'm the math teacher. So we do have a new curriculum this year and the book is a little more difficult. So we're working through that and we're trying to take our time, but just let the kids work with me, we'll get there. Also online, on the portal, if you check, it's Savas. There's an icon that has Savas, and if you click on that and go to the lesson or the assignment we're working on, there's a video and it will reteach the lesson and show you what you need to do. So there are tons of resources online. If you just click on that Savas, it's called Pearson Easy Bridge, Savas Easy Bridge, and you can get a lot of extra resources. The first year doing our progress monitoring, so you guys have gotten the first score from that and it was really low across the board. That's not something to worry about. We'll take it again in December and end of the year and it should increase, but do not worry about that score being low. For your grades, I do take corrections, test corrections, assignment corrections, so anything that is missing or if you've got a low grade, if they want to correct it, get it back to me. I am happy to work with them and get that grade higher. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I usually respond within a day. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Miss Zavala and I teach 7th grade life science, and science is one of my favorite subjects and we have lots of fun in there. This year what we're learning are topics such as the nature of science, cells, genetics and heredity, ecosystems, evolution, body systems, and a lot more things. I try to incorporate lots of hands-on activities so that way it's given the best chance for all learning styles to learn. Just kind of what we do daily is the student will enter the room and put all their stuff at their seat. They're going to check our daily supply list for items to make sure that they're ready for the day, and they're going to do bell work and review activity. As far as grading goes, classwork is worth 30% of their grade, and that's simply activities that we do together during class. And if ever there's a classwork assignment missing, then they are going to go and see in Skyward what that is, and they can ask me for those papers and I'll gladly give it to them. For homework, I typically do not assign homework just because other subjects have lots of extended practice. But however, if the child is ever absent or maybe needs some supplemental help or practice, I can either give them that supplemental practice, but anything that they have not done in class will be considered homework. Cell phones are a really big thing in my classroom. I'm really good at finding cell phones, and I just feel like it's a disrespect when I'm teaching that I'm seeing them on their cell phones. It's strictly enforced by me. The phone must be out of sight and silenced. If their phone falls out of their pocket, that's fine. However, when I ask them, it should be put away. If it's not, then I will put it in the front office and a guardian will be contacted and have to get it at the end of the day. As far as absences go, they have a missing assignment worksheet that they will go to Skyward, record any zeros that they have, and then they will bring that to me, and I will make sure they have any paperwork done, and I will go over that with them. I'm implementing something new this year with remediation, and if they make less than an 80 on any assignment, I will group students together. We will go through it once more with extra practice, and they will be given the average. An example is if they make I don't know, like a 50 the first time and then 100 the next time, I would take the average of those two things. The best way that I communicate is through the Remind app. If you don't have that app, you can either download it in the App Store or you can text 81010 in your recipient, and then you put @bzavala and then their period number. So if the student was in my first period class, you would text 81010 @bzavala1. And I also communicate through email and lots of other things. And now, we save the best for last, Mr. Mahon.
Hello, I'm Mr. Mahone. I teach American history. My class is really pretty straightforward. We do, my grades are broke down, tests 35%, projects 35%, quizzes 20, classwork 10. There's no homework. You do not need paper, and you do not need pencils or pens for my class. Everything's done on a Chromebook, which makes it easy if they're out or if they miss time or if they just don't get something done. They're more than welcome to take a book home and work on it at home. And that also always gives you access to see what they're doing. I grade stuff about once a week, so I try very, very hard to keep up with it. So that way you can get a sense of where they are. There is no online textbook anymore, unfortunately, so we have to carry books back and forth. My grading scale is 90 to 100 an A, 80 to 89 is a B, 70 to 79 is a C, 60 to 69 is a D, and 59 below is an F. Thank you.